I'm gonna say what's up.
Hello everybody, it's Oliver the Joy Boy.
What's up, stop laughing. What's up, dearest wonderful people? It's Oliver here and
Joey.
Jolie, why are you here? What are you doing?
Oliver, a little while ago, asked me to be in a short film. And I wasn't really sure what it was going to be, but I knew it was for his school project and it was going to go on his channel and stuff. So I was like, alright, I'll help him out. I know he does good film work and stuff. So I helped him out, made a beautiful short film that if you haven't seen it, you better go see it. Right, it's on his channel, like the last video, you better go watch that. But yeah, I made that and we're just going to have this is a little follow-up video to try to answer your questions about it.
The random person in the background of the shot when me and Haris are talking is my math teacher. A math teacher at my school. He was walking through the parking lot and we were like, "Hey, yo, what's up, bruh? You want to be in our movie?" We don't talk.
You said that exact.
Those exact words. And it said, "Yo, you want to be in our movie?" Yeah. And we just came up with a random role. This has no relevance to the story.
It actually makes it like adds depth.
Maybe we can make a sequel.
A sequel about him.
At least with this movie, it has no relevance to the plot, but it was just for the fun of it. And usually everything in the movie should relate to the plot. So this was bad in terms of filmmaking, but it was fun in terms of
No. That was good.
That was good?
That was good, because if it was all about the plot, like, people like little hints of humor.
So how you film a dialogue scene is you get one shot like this of both characters, and then so in case some actors mess up their lines or whatever, you get single shots, like close-ups of just their face, and then you can interweave the shots when you're editing. Yeah. And here is a little clip of me and Haris's dialogue without what's called L cuts and J cuts. Chilling with you is more important than making a vlog.
Dude, that's really nice and sweet of you, but like, you're gonna start losing subscribers.
It's not just about the number of subscribers, it's about
the people. I know, you've said it a million times, so go make a video for the people.
And now, here's with the J cuts. Chilling with you is more important than making a vlog.
Dude, that's really nice and sweet of you, but like, you're gonna start losing subscribers.
Not just about the number of subscribers, it's about
the people. I know, you've said it a million times, so go make a video for the people.
Alright, I'll make a video. As you can see, the scene flows more, and do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. What a J-cut is where you take the audio from the second clip and bring it a little bit into the ending of the clip before it. And because if you think about a real life scene, you hear someone before you turn to look at them. So that makes it feel more natural. A J-cut audio goes into the first clip, L-cut audio goes into the second clip. Did that make any sense?
Yeah.
Okay. A little clip where I get kidnapped, that character in the background is supposed to be Jolie, but because I forgot to film it when I had Jolie there and I didn't want to make him come to my house just for one tiny shot, Haris put on the mask and he's a lot shorter than Jolie. How tall are you?
5'11".
Yeah, so he's incredibly tall. How old are you?
13.
Which is not right, it's not fair. That I'm 5'7" and I'm 15, he's 5'11" and he's 13. But anyways, Haris is a lot shorter than Jolie, so it didn't quite fit. We filmed with a larger focal length with a telephoto lens. We did that to try and blur out the background so you couldn't tell that it was played, that little piece was not Jolie. Behind the scenes check-in, boy. Hi, how you doing?
You're making a movie?
Yeah, we are.
Alright, what's the movie about?
Wait, stand by the cross, stand by the cross.
You're a cross.
Doesn't make any sense. And some people commented, why is it so short? Jolie, wouldn't you rather watch a film that like gets the point across in 3 minutes than like drags out and maybe has a little bit of fluff in 10 minutes?
See, that's the point of short films, is you can make them refined. It's easy, and you can get a point across quickly without really, you can like, it doesn't have the same like character development and stuff, but it can drive a message more clearer, or it can be more refined and better quality.
Right. That was beautifully said.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell the story about the FBI hat?
All right, so Benji, you know, he's a character, but anyways, I wore that hood. Yeah. And I was like, all right, Oliver wants me to wear this hood, and I'm gonna wear it because Oliver told me to, and he's my director.
Exactly.
And we need to get this done.
And that was very gracious of you to comply.
Benji, the first day of filming, he puts on the hat for 2 seconds and he's like, I can't wear this.
Can you please wear the hat? It adds to the character.
No, we said we're gonna see what it looks like. We don't have time.
We don't have time.
I don't wanna wear the hat.
See, he's funny, and he's a good chap when it comes down to it, I believe. But sometimes he makes things difficult.
Yeah.
But that's okay. We love him for who he is. Not really. Okay. Just so we could get the point across that this character is an FBI agent, he complied to wear the hat for 5 seconds.
But it actually, I think it helps a lot.
Yeah, because you immediately know he's an FBI agent. Without having to say, hi, I'm Agent Swarovski. I know this is not how the FBI works. The FBI does not work like that, right?
Yeah,
Where you call them up and say, help me, and they don't just say yes. We were gonna film this scene like as a meeting, where he gets a meeting with an FBI agent, but scheduling, whatnot, logistics didn't work out, so we made a phone conversation. And that made it less realistic, but we just had to get it done. Am I right?
Yeah.
Am I right? Say I'm right.
Yeah.
Tell the viewers why I direct and not act because of the...
I don't know, Oliver can act. It's just, he does this scene where I like rip off the mask, he goes, whoa, like, where am I, who are you, what are you doing, like that. It took a couple times.
Couple? Who are you? What do you want? What am I doing here? I'll do anything, don't hurt me!
You're laughing! Redo it. You're like, oh, please don't hurt me like that. Okay. I'm like, okay, can you like that? That's not gonna.
Well, it's kind of bad if you just got kidnapped and you're like laughing.
I don't think someone who gets kidnapped would be smiling.
Maybe Oliver would. Maybe that's just he's just.
I'd start vlogging.
Makes the best of every situation.
The clip that we actually used in the movie is not on the day. Did you notice that? That it's not one of the takes we actually
I did.
Yeah, because I realized that we didn't have tape on my mouth, and it's so dumb. If you just have a bag on your mouth, that doesn't prevent you from speaking. I filmed it again, and that was Harice's hand instead of Jolie's, but you can't really tell. First, yes. No! Harice, I'm not joking.
You got so scared.
Any behind-the-scenes commentary on what it took to film the climactic scene?
There's a lot put into this final scene because, you know, it's a climax, and we wanted to make it good.
Right.
So, first of all, when Benji's first coming into that hallway, he's gone up. He's walking in. Okay, that took a couple times to get him to do it right. But,
because he lost balance that time.
But that's not it.
He was like, and it started tipping over.
A lot of balance.
But we had, because that hallway, as you can see, it looks dark, and it is dark. It's like even darker than that, and so we had to get the right lighting. So what we did, we didn't have like lamps or anything, so we just improvised and we got our phone flashlights.
Right.
And I've reflected it off of the wall onto him, so then it just lightened up the whole area.
I learned this tip from DSLR Guide, great filmmaking YouTube channel if you want to learn filmmaking. How to film in low light. Well, one of his tips is, if you're filming at night, silhouette your characters because there's still plenty of darkness, but you can also see what they're doing.
It was a great scene, yeah. But there was a funny moment because we were filming that, and so the agent Swarovski. I asked
Benji what he wanted his name to be, and he was like Nikola Swarovski. He just told me straight
just
up.
like that.
Yeah, just without missing a beat.
Agent Swarovski.
Swarovski.
Okay, the agent. When he first comes to punch me, I get punched, and then I get back up and I like punch him, and then so one of the first times I did this, like I punched him, and he went the wrong way.
Yeah.
That's wrong.
Benji, what? Explain to me what that was.
What?
Okay, that was Benji. Guys, can you skirt more that way?
Can you say
move? On the other side.
Skirt that way. Can you say move?
Wait. Okay, and go. Asa Newell 12. How did you do the effects with Imovie?
Oh, I didn't know this, but Oliver told me that it's easier to get the effects if it's less of up and more of like
especially in iMovie. I just have this pack of visual effects that they're not on like a green plate, not like green screen, but once you put them on your B-roll in iMovie, just lay them on top of your A-roll. It keys out the background and you just have the effect, and then you change it from cutaway to picture-in-picture, which is this different effect on the top right on that toolbar. You change it to picture-in-picture, and then you can move it around and resize it. That's how you put in the effect. But when you're filming, most people have the preconceived idea that when you shoot, you go like that. So what you do is, instead of going up, go back. If you're filming the person shooting from the front, you can't tell really whether they're going back as much as you can when they're going up, and it wouldn't show too much that the gun goes up and the effect is still on the bottom. If that makes any sense. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, it makes
sense. Little tip for filming an action scene. I've always heard, see, this, people say this is a rule with filmmaking, the 180 shutter rule, which is you can ignore all this technical talk if you want, but if you're filming at a frame rate of 24 frames per second, your shutter speed should be double that. So 48, or if your camera can't do that, 50. People say you should do that for the most cinematic look, but we were outside and I don't have a variable ND filter, and I thought I needed to keep my shutter at 50. But then, the footage was a little bit too overexposed, and there was too much motion blur since the shots are kind of fast moving. To me, when I was watching some shots that I filmed at a higher shutter, it kind of put me in the mood of the scene more. So forget the rules. They're friendly guidelines for some scenes. But if there's a shot that's more high paced, and maybe it's too bright, so you need to lower the exposure. Make your shutter higher. Forget the rules. And then, I'm not sure, I'm not a doctor. I have watched Grey's Anatomy, so I'm basically a surgeon. But, I don't know if you get shot in the shoulder if that does a lot of damage or whatever. But in Grey's Anatomy, this dude got shot in the shoulder, and then his arm was in a sling. So I was like, let's just do that. And I had a sling from when I broke my arm. The second time.
Gotta use what you got.
Yeah, exactly. You wanna go to questions now?
Sure.
Okay. Alright. Oof. Connor McCallan. Tell me if I'm mispronouncing that. Who filmed it? How did you get those action shots? What lens and camera did you use? I'll start with the easiest one. What lens and camera? Camera is always Canon T5i. And the main lens that we used was the 50mm f1.8 STM Canon lens. Who filmed it? A lot of shots were on the tripod. A lot of shots were filmed by me and Elias, who wasn't in it, but was the assistant director when there were shots of a lot of us, or some of us, he helped film. When you're making a movie that's like not super professional and not with a huge budget, whoever's not in the shot has to film. It doesn't matter if they're a professional camera operator. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. And how did you get those action shots? How did we get those action shots?
Yeah, you gave us choreography, and then we did it a couple times. Just like we did put a little bit of improvisation into it because we needed to see what worked best. But it wasn't. They weren't actually that hard.
To me, the three main points are have a plan, practice, and get multiple camera angles. Because don't film it from one angle. If you mess up, or if a certain spot is slow, you can cover that empty space by cutting to a different angle. From Eliza Burton, how long did it take you to film all of those shots? It's a short video, but there's so many different angles. You want to take a stab at this?
Well, it was over like 3-4 days.
Yeah, but we only filmed after
we didn't
school.
film all day. We only filmed for a couple hours. Like,
and an hour or two for 4 days.
It's not the fact that there's a lot of different shots. It's the fact that we have to get it right. That's what makes it long. But it still isn't too long, because once you get it down in one shot, once you get your acting and like the lines down in one shot, it's easier to get it in another shot of the same scene.
Amar Ajub, edit with the questions. This guy's a legend, by the way. Did you write the script fully, or was there some improvisation? How do you say it?
Improvisation.
Improvisation.
Both.
Yeah, both.
But mostly, well, because you wrote it, but it was also like, but you also said to us, I think you said on like the first day, just get that basic idea across. I do have to say, Jolie, I give the best actor award to Jolie, because Harice's character is pretty similar to himself, and Benji. I don't know, Benji's weird, so Benji's weird.
You're such a kind soul. You never kidnap me in real life, so I commend your acting skills, because
appreciate it.
Yeah, that was good. What was the hardest part to make? You have any thoughts?
Probably not a part, but like the first day was pretty difficult, just because we weren't all like into it and we weren't used to acting with each other.
Right. We were just getting into the flow of things. How did you convince the actors to act in your movie? How did I convince you to act in the movie?
Asked nicely.
Yeah, and since we're really good friends, Jolie and Harice and Benji were like, "Yee, son!"
Exactly. That's exactly the words that went through my mind.
Okay. What does your family think about it? They like it, right? What does your family think?
Okay, so like we had like a big reaction to it. Like I had to show it to like all my family. Some of them thought like just seeing me on a screen was a little bit cringy for all of them. But, but they really liked the film work. And
okay, that's good. How did you choose the locations? Just filmed
kind of convenience, but also
when I was coming up with a story, I tried to think of what locations do I have
in your disposal.
Yeah, at my disposal. Any color grading or color correction? Not hardly any. I like Canon's color science. It's the colors pop and they're kind of juicy and whatnot. They're popping.
Juicy.
I don't know a lot about color grading. I don't really enjoy color grading that much. I just I didn't do much color grading. How long did it take from pre-production to the final project? We have an art class, right? And this was my project for art class. There were no guidelines. It was just make a video. So for weeks, I was writing this one script. And then I was like, I read it through, and I thought to myself, this is garbage. So I threw it away, and I completely wrote a new script in a few hours, and that was this movie. Are you yawning? Are you tired? Do you want to go home? You can leave. It took about a little over a week from script to finish edit. Thank you, Amar, for those lovely questions. Where'd you get the idea to film a kidnapping themed video?
Because Oliver is just really easily kidnapped. No.
But also I saw Andreas Hem's video, and he had a similar style, but it was shorter. So I decided to take the core of that idea, and kind of put my own spin on it, I guess. That might be considered copying, but I think it's more taking inspiration from, and like, because think about it, I'm not sure where creations would be without copying or being inspired by other works. Because you take something, you take this leaf, and be like, boy, that is a slick leaf. I'm gonna take the structure of that leaf, but make it a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
And then this one is like, I like that size, but I'm gonna thin it out more. So you take that's not how nature happened. But I'm just.
God was just. But even like with music, like we had a song in choir which was called 4 chords medley.
Yeah.
And it took the same it mashed up a ton of songs that had the same 4 chords. And like all music is like that. It uses this like same notes. And stuff. And there's all these. If you listen to music, there's probably a song that sounds basically like it a little bit.
Right. So Jolie, thank you very much for being in the movie.
Thank you.
And folks, thank you for watching. And people say that we look alike, and it may just be because we're in Kentucky and you hardly find any Hapa kids, the part Asians. I mean, there's some, but not a whole lot. So they're just like, oh, part Asian people, you look alike. So, do you think we look alike? Answer the poll. This right here. Look into the corner. Answer the poll. And Benji thinks we look nothing alike. Right? He says no. Benji, do you think we look alike?
No.
So, folks, thank you for watching.
Peace out.
Respect your elders.
Have a euphoric rest of your day.
Yep, and we will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Action. Guys, we're never gonna get anything done with this.
Open it.
Oh my god. I couldn't get. Oh, Benji, I had it set up exactly.
I'm setting it up. I said it.
Benji, wait, hold on.
Oh my god, this is
Benji.
scary.
Okay, ready? And let's go. Benji. Good sir, state your name for the record.
My name's Reese.
Paris. Favorite animal?
Shark.
Favorite food?
I have no idea.
Favorite inspirational quote?
To be or not to be, that is the question.
That was inspirational. Just tell us something about yourself.
I play tennis.
You play tennis? Why do you like tennis?
I don't know, I like crushing people because they're bad.
Okay.
State your name for the record.
My name's Elias.
Favorite animal?
My favorite animal is the peacock.
What's your favorite food?
My favorite food is probably eggplants.
You're a wonderful assistant director. Appreciate your time and your effort.
Respect.
Love you, bro. State your name for the record.
Jolie.
Favorite animal?
Eagle.
Favorite food?
Crepes.
Jolie, if you could tell 1,000 or so people one message, what would it be?
If Oliver asks you to do a movie with him, just do it.
I love you, bro.
Listen.
State your name for the record.
Benji.
Favorite food? Stop walking, it's hard to set focus.
Okay, I know. Redo it.
Benji, state your name for the record.
Benji.
Favorite
Benji, state your name for the record.
Sir, state your name for the record.
Benji.
Favorite food?
Sushi.
Favorite animal?
Duck.
If you could tell 1,000 or so people one message, what would it be?
Be happy.
It was so good, fam. I believe we have a movie.
Woo! Everybody start clapping like we did something. Oliver the Joy Boy has been hacked. Oliver the Joy Boy has been hacked. Yee yee yee.